Hello everyone. I felt inspired to make a video today. I have been on my usual beautiful morning walk by the river, and last night there were some very strong winds happening. So the wind created a bit of mischief today and blew a lot of trees over, branches. This tree I'm standing here next to me has had a few hits. If I walk around it, you'll get a bit of a glimpse. It's had all its branches kind of taken off. It's had a bit of a culling, and I felt really cool to stand by this tree and just say, I see you, I feel you, and I acknowledge what you've just gone through, that you've taken a few hits, and that you're not looking your best, and yet still incredibly beautiful, still an incredible amount of life force still within this incredible tree, and I can see it with all the new shoots. So I know there's life here, I know there's hope here. And even if this tree was on its way out, do you know what trees do? They send their nutrients through their root system into the community of trees. So nothing has gone to waste. And I liken that to a little bit like an old person dying at the end of their life, and they're having a life review. And even in their moments of saying goodbye to their loved ones, they're imparting their gifts. They're leaving a legacy for their loved ones. They're imparting what they've gleaned, what they've learned in their life. So this brings me to something I've been thinking about today, is about how we handle what comes along our path. Do we love what happens, or do we hate it? And if we love something that happens, how does that make us feel? How does that help us journey through this particular situation, if we can actually love ourselves through it? Because that's what love invites us to do. And then what can happen if we decide to hate it, if we decide to judge it and deem a story of this should never have happened? This brings me to the idea or the concept of our stories. We're masterful storytellers, and do we ever question this power that we have to create our story? Do we ever ponder long enough to see, what are we writing? What am I writing today? For example, I woke up this morning and I caught myself out nearly being negative, nearly going, oh, because today I have a quiet day, because today on my calendar I have a free day, because today I don't have any clients. Now I can make two stories out of that. I could say, oh, no clients? What have I done wrong? What can I do to kind of fix that? And go there with judgment. Or I could go, wow, I have a free day. I have a free day to explore. I have a free day to create. I have a free day to do the things I don't normally have time to do within my business and for my soul, such as taking more videos to share my nuggets of wisdom on what has helped me feel better and move through challenges and help humanity, because that's my biggest passion, is to connect with others through this energy of unconditional love. I know I've had moments where I felt disconnected from others, from family, from loved ones, and being left feeling very alone. And it's the worst feeling, to be feeling alone, because if you feel alone, then you can feel unloved, and then that story weaves into feeling unworthy. And before you know it, you've created a cycle of depression and unworthiness, and it can be really hard to get yourself out of that. And I've been there. I've had those moments. And then I've risen. I've realized, hang on a minute, there's a depth within me, a love inside of me, a light inside of me that's connected with the love of the world and the universe, from which all of nature springs forth from, that I am part of and can connect to. And so this is why I take time every day to walk in nature, to be with nature, to remind myself of the gift that I am, to remind myself of what is truly innately beautiful within me. And then I use that strength to help me unstick old stories of negativity and judgment, where I might automatically start to hate a situation instead of love it. Because I realize what love does. Love brings you support. Love brings you kindness. Love supports you and helps you to feel strong to find the best solution in a difficult situation. So that's my nugget today, is to invite love in, to interrupt the story of hate, to interrupt the story of judgment, to just pause and dive a little deeper and find something that's beautiful that can invoke that feeling of love for you and connection for you, such as the beauty of a flower, such as birdsong, such as going to your favourite place in nature, and breathe into this beauty. Fill your cup up. And from this feeling of being full, then you can ask those important questions on how can I best serve myself in this difficult situation? How can I find the light in the dark? How can I be kinder to myself when I'm feeling down? How can I look after myself in a way that inspires me to believe in myself? Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm asking questions born of love, born of hope, born of faith, born of kindness. And when we ask from this place, we will get the answers that are of the same vibration, that are of the same energy match. So if you ask questions from your low state of judgment and you're judging, why is this always happening to me? Then what your mind does is it starts to look for supporting evidence of the same energy, and you just go in a crazy spiral of doom and gloom and get stuck there. But if you go deeper and you dive into the gift of your soul and the light within that is born of love, that is unconditional love, and you connect to beauty and you breathe into that and you raise your vibration up, then you ask from this space, then you'll get answers that are of the same energy that will support you in your world and align you to this truth. So I hope that's been of some help to you today. Please add your comments. Always love to see how my words have landed with you, and maybe you may have some of your own nuggets and stories to share too. So the gift of our stories can inspire, or they can disempower and deflate us. The choice is ours in every moment. My heart to your heart, my light to your light. Thank you for watching.